A very good morning, students. Children, we are now going to discuss about the different wildlife sanctuaries, then national parks and bird sanctuaries. Now what are they? They are actually built by government, and it is an open area where the birds or the animals can move freely without being attacked or hunted. They are not like zoo where you go and watch the animals or see the animals where they are in a confinement or they are in the cages. No, they actually are built by government so that there is endangered species which animals or birds are because of being hunted, they are getting decreased, the number is decreasing day by day. So the government has built open areas and reserved those areas actually, and they are of course they are enclosed but area is very big where the animals can move in an open space in free area, and it is a place where even human beings, they go and visit and watch these birds, animals and other species also. But of course the animals there, the difference here is that when you visit these national parks or bird sanctuaries or even the wildlife sanctuaries, you are in the you are confined, or maybe you are moving in vehicles where you are protected. There is grill and you are protected, but they are moving in open, which is not in the case of the zoo. Okay, so these wildlife sanctuaries and these bird sanctuaries and national parks are way of protecting these animals so that they can live without fear and they can live in open, and they can, these species do not get the numbers do not get decreased day by day, and they can live in their own open in their own comfort zone or in the ecosystem which they are habituated, their natural habitat. So they live in their natural habitat, but it's not a jungle. It is where they are being protected, they are being looked after. So there are officials to look after these animals. They are being protected, and they are barbed wire around the sanctuaries and national park so that the animals are protected, but they are in a free zone where they can move around freely. Now children, in your science textbook, map of India is being given, where they have given you all the wildlife sanctuaries and bird sanctuaries and national parks are marked. We have many national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and bird sanctuaries all over India. By this you can see how many, and the key is mentioned here that you can see which are the national park. The green one are the national park. Wildlife sanctuaries are the red circles, the green squares are your national park, the red circles are your wildlife sanctuaries, and bird sanctuaries are little in a different geometry shape, and they are bird sanctuaries and they are blue in color, the box. Okay, so in your state, in Gujarat, you have Green National Park, which is a place where you find the Asiatic lion. So in this way, even we have in Kutch, where the wild ass are, there is a wildlife sanctuary of the ass, where they are kept in a natural habitat. Okay, so there are different wildlife sanctuaries. The oldest one is the national park is Jim Corbett National Park, and the largest national park is the Kaziranga National Park, which is in Assam. Okay, so they have asked you some question. One bird sanctuary situated in Haryana and Karnataka. So in Haryana you have the bird sanctuary where birds are kept. Sultanpur is in Haryana, and in Karnataka you have Ranganathitu. Okay, so these are the names of the bird sanctuaries which you find in Haryana, Sultanpur, and in Karnataka it is Ranganathitu. Okay, so Ranganathitu. Next, they have asked you a national park. One national park situated in Uttarakhand and Assam. So in Uttarakhand you have the Corbett National Park, which is the oldest national park after the name of Jim Corbett. This is very famous and a huge area. And the largest national park, as I told you, it is in Assam. It is Kaziranga, where you find the one-horned rhinoceros. It's a unique thing you can find over there. Next, the third one, they have asked you one wildlife sanctuary situated in Telangana and Kerala. So wildlife sanctuary in Telangana is Pocharam, P-O-C-H-A-R-A-M, Pocharam, and in Kerala you have Periyar. Periyar is where you find the elephants. Okay, so Telangana, Pocharam, and Kerala is Periyar. So these names you please write it: Sultanpur, Rangana, Thiru, then Corbett, Kaziranga, Pocharam, and Periyar. Okay, please do this in your science textbook in page number. It is given in page number 81. Okay, 81 in your science textbook, lesson number 8, animals everywhere. Okay, please do it. Thank you, children.